Today we are going to listen to a very beautiful message from the Wise Companion, message that are spoken on a very, very special day. That is the day that we celebrate silent at Brahma Kumaris. It's the 18th of January. So remember to think about yourself as a soul when you listen to this message and enjoy.
Today, the light of the world has come to meet his jewels of light. The souls are the lights of the Father. Just as when someone has no sight, there is no world for him, so too, when new spiritual lights are not in the world, there is no light in the world. There is only darkness. So all of you are the lights of Father's eyes. You are the lights of the world. Today is the day that Father Brahma gave you the blessing. May you be equal to the Father. Did you hear the words of the final thoughts and the language of the eyes of Father Brahma? The words through the signal of his eyes were the number of children will always continue to grow through the Father's constant cooperation. You can now see these last words in the practical form, the words that were filled with blessings.
Here is the Father giving himself a beautiful title. He's giving himself the title to be the light of the world. And the Supreme Soul is like a light of the world. It's like the sun. It's constantly radiating pure, powerful, peaceful vibrations to the souls in the world. And his children, he gave the children the title, his jewels of light. So the light of the world is the Father, and he has come to meet his beautiful children, his jewels of light. So he's telling the children that they are the souls that are lighting up the world and spreading spirituality, purity, and peace in the world through their powerful thoughts and through transforming themselves. They are spreading beautiful energy into the entire world. And he say, you're all the light of his eyes. So what is more beautiful than be light of the Father's eyes? It's like he is looking at the children with a lot of love. He's giving them, endless love. He see them as a perfect stars of light, and there's only darkness in the world when the children are not there. He's talking about the final blessing that we're giving, and that is, may you be equal to the Father. And the main teaching at this time that we are getting is to imbibe all the virtues, all the qualities, and all the powers that has been given to us from the Father. And when I use those things, these gifts that have been given to me as a soul, then I'm on my journey to become equal to the Father. Also, to be equal to the Father is to follow the footstep of the founder of Brahma Kumaris. The founder of Brahma Kumaris was the one who was in closest and most strongest connection with the Supreme Soul, and he left quite a strong legacy behind for the children, for all of those who are on the spiritual journey. And he is blessing us with the blessings that he wants the children to attain what the founder of Brahma Kumaris attained. And that is a very beautiful blessing and very high aim. And he's talking about that the number of the children will grow, and this is a message that first came 1982, and since then the number of children have grown a lot, and they grow through the children spreading the knowledge out into the world, giving the message to others. And when others hear the message, they wake up and want to get to know the Father, want to get to know themselves, want to know how it is to be a soul and understand themselves as a soul, not as a human being. And with this cooperation, constant cooperation of the Father, the word has spread with the cooperation of the children to the entire world, and more people are stepping into the light and getting to know what it is to be soul and what it is to belong to the Father. Let's hear the next message.
All of you are the form of the last blessing of Father Brahma. All of you are the variety of fruit that has emerged from the seed of blessing. There is a variety of fruit on this one tree. Just as Father Brahma willed his physical wealth to the children, he also willed to the children his angelic property. So today is a day to will everything to the children. On the basis of the will of this angelic property, your progress is revealed by the practical fruit of his willpower. It's a special day of receiving the blessing of becoming equal to the Father. What do you do when you want to spread light over a large area? You put the light higher up. The sun too is only able to give light to the world because it is so high. In order to give a powerful ray to the corporeal world, Father Brahma has become the resident of an elevated place. He can now carry out and inspire others to carry out any task within a second. The method to use the fastest service is thought power.
In the seat of the blessings merge this beautiful tree, this variety tree that grows many different types of fruits. We don't have this tree in today's world, not at least not natural tree, but this tree represents unity without any diversity in all religions and all nations. Doesn't matter where you come from, what is your religion, what is your what is your religion, what is the color of the skin, you belong to the same tree. And this is beautiful to see the tree as a tree of a variety of fruits. Fruits, don't compare them to each other. Fruit are not jealous, or fruit are not saying you are better, I'm better than you are not good enough. Fruits are just giving, giving, giving. And by thinking about this tree as a variety tree of all religions and all nations, all human beings, and it's a tree of unity, and that comes from the seed, and the seed is the father of the humanity and the Supreme Soul that is a parent of all the children. And the Supreme Soul is up above and is serving from up above, constantly serving from up above, sending vibrations to the children. The children just have to tune into these vibrations, being soul conscious, and tune into this energy that is flowing constantly down to the world from the Supreme Soul. And when I recognize who I am, when I recognize that I'm a soul, and I tune into this, then I can gradually understand what it is to be soul conscious, and I gradually can take what has been willed to me, and I can step into the footstep of the Father, like was in the previous message. But at this time, the Father was willing everything to the children, and not physically. He willed his physical wealth, but it's the spiritual property. And I'm welcome to take whatever I want of the spiritual property. It's like the treasure store of virtues and qualities is open. And all the qualities and all the virtues that the Father has given to the children, I can make them mine without any cost. I just can take as much as I want from this abundance of gifts that have been willed over to me. They are mine, now they are mine, and if I want to use them, I can use them. So this was a special day to receive a special blessing to become equal to the Father. And I know that it's a very, very high aim. It's a very high aim to become equal to the Father. But if I consider the Supreme Soul to be my parents, and I am the child, usually children are very like their parents. They look like the parents, they behave like the parents, they act like the parents. And because if I decide I am the child of the Supreme, I can become equal to the Father.
What a beautiful message that you are like the Supreme Soul, and the beautiful practice of giving a blessing, and that blessing is a seed, and from that seed a tree with fruit will emerge. And for today we can have the practice of experimenting with this blessing, how you can see others as being worthy of the highest good wishes, of the best pure thoughts for them. And blessings means that you go away a little bit to help them, and maybe you can renounce some sleep or some food or some private time to give a hand to someone, and maybe you let go of pain from the past, let go of some old bad memory, and you forget someone. You give them your best good wishes, or you start speaking to someone to whom you haven't spoken for a very long period of time. All of that would be blessings for that souls. And with this seed of blessing, you can create a tree where the fruits will merge and everyone will be able to be who they truly are. That means everyone is a different fruit. Someone will take the seed, the blessing, and will become someone with an easy, light nature. Someone else will cooperate in a higher task. Someone else will develop power. Someone else will develop an ability to love everyone. Each one will create a fruit according to their own nature. And that is the beauty of your blessing. You just plant the seed of the blessing, and with your good wishes, with your pure thoughts, with your nature of a giver, with your nature of using all your powers, that tree will grow. And a practice is to see the truth of each fruit, the fact that each and every soul with whom you come into contact, they can take that blessing on and they can change their life. They will transform their lives with the energy of the Supreme Soul. Would you like to share? Would you like to share?
Sorry, I missed out what you said.
Would anyone else would like to share? Then we meet again tomorrow at the same time. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.